Namo Namaha. Greetings to all MSc students. We are combining two batches for this special session. Yoga, Bhagavad Geeta is called as a Yoga Shastra. Every chapter of Bhagavad Geeta finishes with Yoga Shastre, Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre, Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyaya Yoga Shastra. So, students of yoga cannot afford to bypass Bhagavad Geeta and saying that I am doing a teacher's training or doing masters. Bhagavad Geeta is a Upanishad, Brahma Vidya and Yoga Shastra. Upanishad means, Upa means close. You are coming close to the teacher. Bhagavad Geeta is a discussion between Arjuna and his teacher Sri Krishna. Bhagavad Geeta is a Upanishad because it brings us close to the God. Upanishad, Upa means high. Bhagavad Geeta elevates us higher in life. Upa means high, like Upadhyaya. Upadhyaya means one who is teaching the higher things. Higher things, Upar means high. What takes us to the higher is called as Upanishad. You go elevate yourself high and settle down. What elevates our personality? Upanishad. Brahma Vidya, Brahma, Bhagavan Sri Krishna is Brahma. Brahma means big. Brahma means highest. The highest of the knowledge is imparted by none other than by Lord himself. It's a Lord's song. In many other Upanishads have been told by many rishis who have realized. But Bhagavad Geeta is told by Lord himself. No secondary intermediate person. Bhagavad Geeta, it is a feminine. Many other Gita are there, Karna Gita, Bhikshu Gita, many Rudra Gita are there, many Geets are there, they are masculine. Here it is called as Bhagavad Geeta. Ta means feminine, fit for singing. Upanishatsu, Brahma Vidyaya, Brahma Vidya, it is Gita, feminine. So Bhagavad Gita shlokas are running in meters. Many are in the most 574 shlokas, they are in Anushtup Chandas. Out of 700, Anushtup means 32 letters. Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, stop. Samaveta Yuyutsavaha, stop. Mamaka Pandavaschaiva, stop. Kimakurvata Sanjaya, stop. 8. And many others remaining slokas, they run in Trishtup Chandas. Trishtup meters means 44 letters. Goes in, you have to say 11 letters together in one go. 11 times 4 is Trishtup Chandas. And Bhagavad Geeta has, and Yoga Shastra. Yoga Shastra, it talks about Karma Yoga. It talks about Bhakti Yoga. It talks about Jnana Yoga. It talks about Raja Yoga. It talks about Hatha Yoga. It talks about Dhyana Yoga. Any dimension of yoga you want to know, you resort to Bhagavad Geeta. Bhagavad Geeta, Bhagavad Geeta, the first the shloka of Bhagavad Geeta talks about Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. Dharma, first word is Dharma. Dharma means ethical living. Bhagavad Geeta talks about what is ethics. Like in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, we talk about ethics are covered in Yama and Niyama. Bhagavad Geeta is talking about, first word is Dharma. You have to have ethics in your life. Yoga is for personality transformation. Without ethical living, just swinging your arms and legs Across the world, yoga means they talk about asana, complicated asana. They start with that one and end with that one. But yoga, the asana in Ashtanga yoga comes in the third level. If it is a this is a 4-story building. Yoga is a 7-story building. The first starting is yam, niyama, then asana, then pranayama, then pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. 7-story, you can't get onto the 3rd floor directly without going through the 1st and 2nd floors. That part is not laid importance across the world. Yama and niyama, unless you have the firm foundation, you can't make progress in sadhana. Yama and niyama, yama is generally it is regarded as defense ministry. Niyama is called as home ministry. You need in any country 2 things. One is defense ministry, protecting from outside aggression. Defense ministry. Home ministry, protect yourself from inside conflict. Yama is defense ministry. Niyama is called as the home ministry. You need both. Bhagavad Geeta starts with Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre. Dharma is the first word. Dharma Kshetre, and Kshetre, if you set apart, Kshetre Dharma Kuru. Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre. Kshetra has come twice. Kshetre Dharma Kuru, meaning whatever is mode of your life. You may be a software person, yoga teacher, you are a business person, you are a doctor, you are an engineer, or whatever is mode of, you are a lawyer, you are a carpenter, security guard. Kshetre Dharma Kuru, whatever is your field of operation, lead a ethical life. The starting word, it is talking about lead a ethical life. Lord, in the Bhagavad Gita, in Mahabharata, Sri Krishna, Bhishmacharya talks about Yato Dharmo Tata Krishnaha, Yata Krishna Tato Jayaha. He talks about Yata Dharmo, where there is a ethical living, Lord Sri Krishna's Sannidhana will be there. Lord Sri Krishna's presence will be there. Where Lord Sri Krishna's Sannidhana is there, there is a sure victory. Sure victory will be on that side. Victory will be on that side. So it talks about why ethical living. If you want to be successful in your life, you can't measure your success based on your bank balance, based on how many investment properties you have, how much of superannuation you have, how many cars you have. It is not success. It is only outer show. The success is defined based on the whether Lord's presence is there, Lord's Sannidhana is there in your life. If the Lord's Sannidhana is not there, we see that one last week, this week, one CEO, she killed her own son and she ended up in a jail. Maybe successful, financially successful, no ethics in the life. Even political circle you see, hook or crook, I want to make money. There is no ethical living, so divine Sannidhana is not there. Divine Sannidhana, why required? Now we are playing our game. We are playing the game of our life towards the end of your life. Whether how you led your life, as we are so busy with so many friends, so many people are around, as we are inching towards the senility, as we are inching towards the old age, we are becoming alone in life, lonely in life. We are getting isolated even within the house. We are getting isolated in the community. Even children move away from us. Husband and wife may be there, may not be there. Lot of time to think about Most of the old people, they spend their life in regret. I should not have done. I should not have done that one. So, ethical living. Now you are so busy, you are busy living ethical or unethical, you are not worried. As we are inching towards the old age, as you are getting isolated from the society, you have time to reflect on how do you finish your game of your life. Will you be happy? How you led your life? By God's grace, you have been given this lifespan to play the game. He is the witness. He says he has eyes everywhere, ears everywhere. He is the witness. You can't cheat that security. And when you are reflecting back towards the end, are you happy how you played your game of your life? Are you happy? Or could you have played better game? Better game, Sri Krishna talks about. Now is the not too late. Not to any product if you buy in the shop, there is written best before and expiry date. You are all within the best before date. If you are, I will do practice yoga after retiring 60, 70, best before date has passed. And I am inching towards the expiry date. So, now you are the right time. It is, you can change the course of your life. Kshetre, kshetre, dharma, kuru. It starts. The first word, it's dharma. The last word of Bhagavad Geeta talks about sarvadharma, this yatra yogeshwara krishno, yatra partho dhanurdharaham, tatra shri vijayo bhuti, dhruva nitir matir mama. Last word is mama and first word is dharma. What is dharma? What I have to do in my life? Go through Bhagavad Geeta. Mama dharma. What I have to do is Mama Dharma. Bhagavad Gita is not a text only for Hindus. It is not text for relevant only 5,000 years back. It is a text, eternal text for the humanity. Bhagavan, Sri Krishna used Arjuna as a pretext. Like you take the calf near the cow. When the calf is taken near the cow out of love yields milk. You can get the milk. Arjuna, Bhagavan is the cow is like Upanishad. Calf is the Arjuna just taken, and Lord himself is a Gopala. He Amrita Dhara, he got the extract from Vedas, Upanishad for the humanity. Whatever is the mode of your life, whatever religion you belong, whatever faith you belong, whatever country you are there, whatever year, time, Bhagavad Gita's message is eternal, universal. Universal, whenever you are confused, you flip through the pages of Bhagavad Gita, it gives a solace to your heart. It gives an answer to your confusion, turmoils. And Dharma, talking about Dharma, Arjuna said in the first chapter, I am totally confused. I don't know, I have to, I was representing Pandavas, on the other side, I see the Kauravas. Please place me in the center. I don't want to be biased. I don't want to talk from the biased point. Put me in the center, may I gauge which side I have to measure the strength of each side. So, he was not biased. Arjuna was not biased. I am fighting for Pandavas because they are my brothers. Not biased. A serious seeker, when you are doing the introspection, when you are doing the sadhana, not to talk from whatever lineage you are from. Not to talk from whatever your family tradition. Not to talk about whatever your faith. Try to come to the center and try to analyze. Otherwise, we are biased, truth won't never dawn in us. Try to come into Senayor Ubayor Madhye Ratam Sthapaya Mechyuta. Come to the center and analyze. Arjuna, when he came to the center and he saw only on the other side his relatives, friends, and his uncles, gurus, and other ones, and he got, instead of analyzing, at the beginning he said, I want to see the strength of both sides. When he came to the center, he lost the plot. He got attached. Oh, my relatives, how can I fight with them? These are my uncle, grandfather, how can I fight with them? He got attached. Attachment led to moha. Moha got his thinking ability, got confused, clouded. Then he told Sri Krishna, for the peace of land, do I have to fight? It is better for me to hold the begging bowl and fight. Here, Arjuna was not, even Arjuna decided he would walk out, he had no authority to decide. It is better to beg. Arjuna did not have authority. Authority was Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira was the king, he decides whether to fight or not. Arjuna, here, fighting the battle, I don't want to fight. Even Arjuna was not right to make the comment. He said, it is better for me to hold the begging bowl. But Bhima was there. Bhima, much stronger than Arjuna, much more intelligent than Arjuna. But he did not take their opinion. He wanted to just shrug the responsibility and slip out. In the crucial time, he wanted to just slip out, and I don't want any papa, sin. I don't want naraka. And like most of us, I don't want to do that one. I don't want to get my hands dirty. I just want to slip out. For me, begging is okay. He just wanted to shrug off the responsibility and slip out. Yesterday was the National Youth Day. I was in Cochin, Kaladi Adi Shankara. I talked about the Vivekananda's birthday 1863, January 12th, 161th year. We are not celebrating January 12th just as Vivekananda's birthday. Many people were born on that day. Why we celebrate, why we remember? Because the amount of the message he gave for the youths, that we remember. And one of the message we hear, arise, awake and stop not. It was not Vivekananda's message. He took it from Kathopanishad. Uttishtata jagrata prapyavara nibodhata. On that occasion, I released the book, Arise, Awake and Realize. This message, it's an extract, it's a must book for all yoga teachers, all yoga practitioners. I talked about the chapter, getting to know yourself, you are what you think. Yoga for personality development. Inspirations from Himalayas for yoga practitioners. Understanding Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Prepare the ground for reaping bountiful abundance in your life. Sadhana for enriching your roots. Your roots, pranayama, nourishes the body and mind. Connect to the seed of all for inner enrichment. Let meditation happen. Sense and essence of the festivals. I connected all teachers must have that one. If you are standing in front of the students, you should know that the foundation of our Shastras. Then only you can communicate. I talked about that one. I talked about leadership. The leadership, the leader is the one never follows the others. Leader is the one creates the path for others to follow. Leader creates the path, leader doesn't follow others. In the world is full of managers, but hardly any leader. You have to do that one. Bhagavad Geeta, it's Arjuna. Arjuna was confused, and Sri Krishna, Arjuna, all prepared for the war. He did Pashupata Shiva tapas, and he got Pashupata Astra. He acquired so many weapons, all prepared. At the time of, I prepared everything. At the time of writing exam, I got nervous. I will say, sorry, I am not attending. My hands are getting moist. My tongue is getting wet, dry. Skin is burning. Arjuna talks about what are the signs of person with anxiety. Arjuna complains that one. Tongue is parching. Body is burning. Skin is burning. And trembling. I don't want to fight and surrender. I want to just slip out. So, in the second chapter, Shri Krishna, Bhagavan shook him up. And you, kutastva kashmalamidam, from where your mind has become polluted. And your mind has totally kshudram hridaya dorbalyam tyakto uttishta parantapa. Shake off these all talking. You are talking prajna vancha ascha bhashase. You are talk like a scholar, but you don't know the basics. You don't know the basics, but you are quoting all the hi-fi scriptures. Kshudram hridaya dorbalyam kutastva kashmalamidam. Where have you acquired this wrong thinking? Shake off these all wrong notions and get up. Get up. Sri Krishna starts with, kick-starts his talking with a powerful message, and he asked him to Ashochya nanvashochastvam prajna vadanscha bhashase. In the opening message, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Ashochya, you have not come here to cry in your life. You are not here to cry, I am sulking, I am suffering. No, not to cry. The message of Bhagavad Geeta, not to cry. You are not here to cry and whole life. That is not good, my neighbor is not good, my colleague is not good, my boss is not good, my students are not good, my employer is not good, my wife is not good, husband is not good. You are not here to just cry and waiting for some shoulder to lean on. Not to cry. And Sri Krishna talks about vasansi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grihnati naroparani tata vihaya navapi jirnani. He talks about like you are not killing anyone, you are dharma, you are doing your job. You are doing your job. Jirnani, like old cloth, you are discarding, and you think you are killing somebody. You cannot kill anyone. Soul is eternal. Soul is eternal. Like a doctor, if I am a surgeon, if I am talking about if I do the surgery, I may injure that person. Then you cannot be a doctor. You have to think from the soul point. For the soul requires a vehicle, body is a vehicle. It has to be healed so that the soul in this body can travel further. Sri Krishna talks about karma yoga. He talks about karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma palaheturbhu ma te sangostva akarmani. Arjuna thought, if I fight the battle, karma, bad karma will come, I will go to hell. Papa will come. Sri Krishna says, you cannot decide what karma to get when you get. Dispenser of karma is I. Your duty is only to do. With the right mind, act karma yoga. You do the karma. Dispenser karmanye va adhikaraste. Ma paleshu karmanye va adhikara. I have the adhikara. You cannot expect, I did that one, I will get. It is up to the God when He dispenses. Change the frame of your mind. What you do in your life is not important. Your intention behind the action counts. The outer action doesn't define the karma theory. It's Sri Krishna talks about the outer action. Outer action, the person, robber can put a knife against somebody. At the same time, doctor also can put a knife in the stomach. But the intentions are different. Actions may appear to be the same, but intentions are different. Sri Krishna says, your intention behind the action carries the prarabdha karma or sanchita karma or agami karma. From outside, everyone seems to be doing the same job, but intention behind. I may be going to the temple, I may put a good tilak and appear to be a very religious person, but my intention may be different. I want to see what gold, how much gold is there, who is coming, and who is coming. I want to create a database. I want to, instead of devotion, my intention may be different. From outside, I may have all religious attire. Shri Krishna says, your outer show is not important. Your intention behind the action is important. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddho asiddho samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. Yogastha, like a yogi, do the action. Yogi does the action, outside people also does the action. Like a yogi, change your intention. Intention as durena hyavaram karma buddhi yoga dhananjaya siddho asiddho samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. Durena, if you are waiting, doing the action, I am doing the teacher's training and my intention is only to get some extra money. I want to get that extra money. Sri Krishna says, that type of your intention and action is durena hi avaram karma, far inferior. It is not a yogi style. It is, if you are doing for, I want something for me. I want some popularity. I want to be on the radio. I want to be on the television. I want to make some money. I am helping others so that somebody captures my photo, and that Sri Krishna says, it is not a yogi's way of doing. Durena hi avaram karma. Skill in action is yoga. Talks about skill in action. How do I know? How do I learn about these ones? Shri Krishna says, you need a guru. You need a teacher. You need a teacher is the one, he or she not only talks, also implements in the life. You need a role model in your life. We don't have role model. Our role models are Bollywood, Hollywood stars, or some cricket player. They are there in the outer show. Our role models are there. Sri Krishna says, you need a role model. So, role model is there in a electric motor. Stator is there. Rotor is there inside. Stator, the energy amount of current goes, the rotor picks up. The amount, the type of role model you have, so is your life. So are your actions. So are your thinking pattern. If your role models are ordinary, mean, your actions also will be like that. Your teacher is always greedy, want to make more money. You are doing your MSc, you also want to teach yoga and make lot of money. So, type of yoga, your role model you pick up, so is your action. तद्विद्धि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानं ज्ञानिना तत्त्वदर्शिनः. Sri Krishna says, if you perchance, by God's grace, perchance if you find such a role model in your life, it is not easy. Perchance if you find, tadvidhi, life go flat in front of the teacher, pranipatena, bow down, flat, and with humility, pariprashnena, ask with humility, not out of arrogance. What teacher knows? Out of humility, pariprashnena, serve the teacher, upadekshanti. Then teacher may reveal the higher secrets of yoga. It is not, yoga is not a university, you enroll, you will get a certificate. It is all outer show. But real yoga to dawn, Sri Krishna says, you need a role model. Role model, it has to pariprashnena sevaya. And Sri Krishna talks about he jnanina tattvadarshina, imparts the knowledge. Knowledge is yatha this samigdhogni bhasma satkurute tata jnanagni dagda karmani. Sri Krishna says, whatever action you have done in the past may be a heinous crime. You have done so many unwanted things, wrong things in your life. When you acquire the knowledge from a teacher, one teacher illumines whatever you have done, like you put the wood into the fire, like fire consumes everything. The knowledge given by the teacher destroys all your past karmas. Past karmas you might have done heinous crimes. That all it will get consumed. You will get like fire consumed, and you put the metal into the fire to increase the brightness. You become very pure. You get purified. Sri Krishna talks about this. I appear time to time to instill the confidence in the illumined people. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Time to time we lose the track of role model. Sri Krishna says he appears time to time to enlighten us what to do, what not to do, what is the ethical living, to show the best of the role model. Sri Krishna says he takes the avatara. Sambhavami yuge yuge, time to time, so that the seekers, sattvic people also get inspired. When the negativities are so thandava, then doing so much, the good people also lose confidence. To instill confidence in good people, Sri Krishna says he appears time to time. And he talks about pranayama. Apane juhati pranam, prane apane tatha pare, prana apana samok, prana apana apane juhati pranam, prane apane tatha pare, prana apana gati rudva pranayama parayanaham. Sri Krishna talks about what is prana. Prana is, no, pranayam is not holding the nostril here and there. That is what we have been taught here. But Sri Krishna gives the new definition. Prana apana gati rudva. When you are so thrilled, you saw one wonder. You are neither inhaling nor exhaling. Your breathing stops. So wonder. That point, Sri Krishna talks about pranayama. You are experiencing, doing the meditation. You are some point you got, you are neither inhaling nor exhaling. That is called as pranayama. Sri Krishna talks about. In the 5th chapter, Sri Krishna talks about sparshan krutva bahir bahya chakshus chaivantaro bhru Pranapana samo krutva nasabhyantara charino. Now the common thing we hear about the Vipassana meditation, Buddhist meditation, common, it is they have taken a cue from Bhagavad Gita. Sri Krishna says, just be aware of the air movement in the nostrils. Sparshan krutva bahir bahya. Bring your contemplation into Shambhavi Mudra. Gaze between the eyebrow center and attention onto the heart center. Meditation happens. Shri Krishna talks about. In the 6th chapter, Shri Krishna talks about Uddharer Atmanatmanam Natmanam Avasadet Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha. He talks about you had to not to be leaning on others to prop you up. You had to help yourself, not to depend on others. If you do not help yourself, if you do not uplift the game of your life, if you do not uplift the mind will pull you down. Your mind will become your own enemy. Not to make your mind become your enemy, make your mind your own friend. Make your mind, and Sri Krishna talks about Yuktahara Viharasya, Yukta Chestasya Karmasu, Yukta Swapna Vabodhasya, Yogo Bhavati Dukkaha. Yogi, the lifestyle? You had to lifestyle, he is talking about right food, right company, right action, right time to go to bed, right time to get up. These are all the prerequisites for yoga practitioner. Yoga practitioner, the yoga teacher is not the one who tells others, you do. You get up at 4 o'clock, you get up at 3 o'clock. Yoga teacher is the one practices before telling. You should not eat that one, you should not eat that one, you should not eat dinner late, and I myself is having dinner at 10 o'clock. So, yoga teacher, he is talking about the qualities of a yoga teacher. You practice before you talk. If you can't practice, don't talk about that one. You are unfit to talk about that one. The qualities of a yoga teacher he talks about. And in the 7th chapter, Sri Krishna talks about Bhumirapo Analo Vayuhum Buddhir Bhumi Apa Analo Vayuhu Kammano Buddhirevacha Ahankara iti me Bhinna Prakriti Rashtada. How he envelopes body, mind, intellect, Ahankara and Chetana. He pervades everywhere and goes beyond. He is talking about Bija, the Sutre Manigana Iva. From outside we see only the bead, but what is holding the beads together? Sri Krishna says that thread is me. If I think everything is in order, is going good in my life, everything is holding together, going, Sri Krishna says it's because of me. Like a thread holding, I am holding everything, all your things in your life because of the thread. Not to forget about the thread. If you are perchance you are successful, not to be arrogant. You don't know who I am. How successful? Sri Krishna says you are successful because of the me. Because of the thread. He talks about in the 8th chapter, Sri Krishna talks about Yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajantyante kalevaram tam tamai vaiti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavita. Whatever you think and depart, you'll get that one. Whatever is tomorrow, it is because of today. Whatever you decided to, planned to enroll for teachers training, because of that you are here. You thought about this one, you are here. Whatever you think, you will get. Sri Krishna talks about be mindful of what you think. If you think wrong, you are on the wrong path. Tasma sarveshu kaleshu ma manusmara yudhyacha. Always think good, think positive, think noble, think of me, Sri Krishna talks about. And so that you go higher in your life. In the 9th chapter, Sri Krishna talks about how to get me. It's very easy. You need not have to have so much to give. It's not a bartering. Sri Krishna says, I am very easy. All you have to patram pushpam palam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. One leaf, tulsi leaf, one flower, petal of flower, or one spoon of water, that also you offer it to me. With devotion, I will accept. I'm so easy. I'm not at all complicated. Don't say seeking Lord is very difficult. I'm not rich. I don't know the mantra. I don't know Sanskrit. Nothing is important, Sri Krishna says. Bhakti is important. Every day, just one leaf, one water, one spoon of water. That I will take, that one I accept. I will be happy. What I am looking is not your outer show. What I am looking is your heart, your inner bhava. I am looking for that one. Sri Krishna in the 10th chapter, Sri Krishna talks about he is there. Yajñosmi japa yajñosmi stavaranam himalayah. Among all yajñas, japa is the best yajña. In the corner of your house, corner of your room, think of the Lord and do the japa, thinking of His name, and that is the best. This one, thinking of the Lord with the bhava, devotion, do the japa, that is the best yajna you can do. Sri Krishna in the 11th chapter, in the Vishwarupa Darshana, he talks about in the tasmat umuttishta yasholabhastva jitva shatrun punkshu rajyam samruddham mamaivaite nihata purvameva nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Shri Krishna talks about you get up. Not to say I can't do, not to say I'm busy. Busy, Shri Krishna says, get up, roll up your sleeves and discharge your obligations. You are on a short lifespan. Bring out the best. World Youth Day message, yesterday also I conveyed that one. You will refer to my message in the YouTube, in the Facebook also I put. And get up. I will get the best out of you. I will use you as an instrument and attain fame and prosperity. Sri Krishna tells all of us. In the 12th chapter, Sri Krishna talks about the qualities of a devotee, 40 qualities. In this book, I talked about what are the 40 qualities of a devotee. I talked about one is it's anashrita, it's the santusto satatam yogi yatatma drida nischayaham. One of the qualities of a devotee, always santushta, always happy. Anapeksha shuchir daksha, not to hold your begging bowl all the time. Give, give, give. Devotee is never, he knows God will give enough. I need not have to hold the begging bowl in front of others. Anapeksha, self-satisfied. In the 13th chapter, Sri Krishna talks about the qualities of, the 20 qualities of yogi. Amanitvam, adambitvam, ahimsa, not only doing action only for show, ego, adambitva, ahimsa, talks about amanitva, not whatever doing for my name, my fame. Devotee is doing as a service to the Lord. In the 14th chapter, Sri Krishna talks about sattvic quality you develop because sattvic quality will elevate you. Rajasic quality will put you in the same level. Tamasic quality will pull you down, push you down. Upper one, urdhvam gachanti sattvastha. You have to life where you started, where you end, you should be higher, enriched within. And in the 15th chapter, Sri Krishna talks about Urdhvamoolamadashakam ashvattam prahuravyayam. This world is a crazy world. Now I am a young man, and soon I am a parent, soon I am a grandfather and great-grandfather. My attachment to my grandson increases. I am attached to my great-grandson. I am so attached to my friends and relatives. I am so got entangled with my relatives, my bank balance, my property. I never had an opportunity to go up. This Ashwatha, when can I cut this worldly attachment? My property, my bank balance, my investment at the age of 80 also, if I ask some donation from somebody for a good cause, they will say, no, I need for my rainy day. 80 years. Even at the age of 70, 80, they don't want to part. At the age of 80 also, they are calculating what share market, share trend. Sri Krishna says, you have to cut the attachment mercilessly with the acts of knowledge. Otherwise, it won't. Don't think that as you are getting older, you are getting wiser. You are getting more and more entangled in the web of confusion in your life. In the 16th chapter, Sri Krishna talks about Abhayam Sattva Samshodhi. Be fearless. Be fearless, be bold, and get up. Not to be always scared in your life. Abhayam Sattva Samshodhi. In the 17th chapter, Sri Krishna talks about Satvik Ahar. What is Satvik Ahar? Ayusattvam Balarogyam Sukha Priti Vivardhanaha. Resort to food which enhances your lifespan, enhances your health and nourishing, calms the mind. Not to go into takeaway food, not to go into the street food and quick food, fast food, and cook at home with the love. When you are cooking, say mantras, not while cooking, complaining, that is not good, that is not good, you are idiot, that one is idiot. Whatever you think and you cook, that energy will go into the food. Think positive and cook. While eating also think positive and cook. And in the 18th chapter, Sri Krishna says, Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vrajam aham tva sarvapapebhyo moksha ishyami ma shuchaha. In the last, Bhagavan says, ma shucha, not to cry. Don't cry. You are not here to just cry, saying that life is unfair. Not to cry. You don't know what to do, what not to do. Everything, seek me, you will know everything. I don't know what to do, just surrender to me. I will show you what to do. All dharmas, what you needed, will be revealed to you. Yatra yogeshwara Krishno, yatra partho dhanurdharaha, tatra Shri Vijayo bhuti, dhruva nitir matir mama. Where Yogeshwara, where the competent student is there is victory, prosperity, glory, and bountiful is there, and that is the message for World Youth Day and a message for all yoga teachers also. So, this yoga message is ingrained in yoga. If you say you learn yoga without Bhagavad Geeta, you have not learnt anything. In Vyasa, they are just introducing to the tip of the iceberg. I am meeting with Dr. Nagendra ji also. Tomorrow I will profess Bhagavad Geeta should be a deep, not just a small assignment. It should go deep. When you understand the Bhagavad Geeta, you have understood yoga. If you have not understood Bhagavad Geeta, you are acquired your master's or PhD. It is only a piece on the paper, but inner awakening has not happened. May Bhagavan Sri Krishna awaken the knowledge within so that we dive deep into the sadhana of Bhagavad Gita. Vasudeva sutam devam kamsa chanuramardanam devaki paramanandam krishnam vande jagadgurum.